Welcome to this episode of Be Healthy Now with nutrition, fitness, and accountability tips with your host, fitness coach Joe Smith.
So a big subject today, nowadays I guess, especially around the holiday time, is what am I going to do, or what tips can I have to eat healthy during the holidays? Well, that's really very simple, and I guess there's a lot of tips I have. First, I want to mention that there's more tips I'm going to put on my website, so please check it out later. But the first tip, and that I think the most important, is have fun with the meal. I mean, you guys, we're getting together for the holidays, and the idea is to be with our family, our friends, and don't feel like you're guilty about eating something. Just eat in moderation. I mean, have a good time. Don't fret over it. These only happen a few times a year, and just enjoy it. And the second one is don't skip meals. Okay, it's very simple, and it's for our minds to say, well, I'm going to eat a lot later, maybe for dinner or supper or whatever y'all call it, and I'm not going to eat lunch because I know I'm going to eat a ton later, or I just ate a huge meal and I'm not going to eat later. Well, just eat a light meal. So just eat something healthy as maybe more of a snack than a meal, and then you can eat more later. So another tip would be to bring a healthy alternative. I don't know very many people who would object, I guess, to you bringing a healthy dish. Most people would be open, and I know a lot of things are carry-in type dinners, and just bring something that is healthy if that's what your goal is. Something that you can eat, maybe has more healthy ingredients. Who knows? They might like it. They might pick up the recipe and want to try it as well. Also, I guess my next tip is, and this is the toughest I think for all of us, is don't overindulge. And that's very difficult for me as well, because I love to eat. I love the taste of food, and I know that's a lot of our trouble, is we eat and we just eat and eat and eat, and we eat all day. So try to eat until you're satisfied, not until you're miserable, or not until you just can't move. I mean, if you're trying to be healthy, you're trying to, live a healthy lifestyle, we really shouldn't have that food coma going on after our meal. About 20 minutes, half hour later, and you can't move, all you want to do is take a nap. You probably ate too much. So the fifth tip is eat a healthy snack like vegetables or just some veggies or something before you go to these large holiday meals. And that's going to help get you a little bit full prior to going and having a lot of unhealthy choices of food. And it's very healthy for you, obviously, if you can eat something, like vegetables or even an apple. I know there's, not a ton of fruit, but just eat something light before you go, so you're not feeling like you need to eat a lot more. And then the last one I'll go over today, and again, I'll have more on my website, but the last one that I want to talk about today is kind of a very simple one, is if we end up overeating, and chances are a lot of us are going to, whether we wanted to or not. It's just sometimes that's just what happens on these big holiday meals. So it's important to go ahead and try to get your workout in the morning, even 30 minutes exercise, or maybe try to get it in later on to help burn off some of those extra calories. Remember, we only need to eat 500 calories more than what we burn for the day to gain 1 pound. So don't look at it, I can't have one piece of pie, or I can't have, just enjoy the dang thing like I mentioned earlier, and have a good time at your holiday meals, but just eat in moderation, okay? I appreciate everybody. It's time. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Be Healthy Now with Joe Smith. For more great information, visit Joe's website at fitteamsuccess.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.